Hello and welcome to day number 4 on Snowdrop Tundra. And this is officially a new era, I guess, in many ways. We had our update last night. I had the opportunity to go over some of the changes, but it was past 4 a.m. So, not the best time. We have balanced. Balanced is nice. I will say if there are any changes to the spawn pool on Snowdrop Tundra, I will update the targets list accordingly in the video when I upload this. But let's see what we have. Riolu. Sure. Ooh, Cramorant. That's a rare one. Pretty cool. And we have Glaceon and Vigoroth. From what I could tell last night, it seemed that a lot of Pokemon became... Ooh, a new sleep style. A lot of Pokemon became exclusive or semi-exclusive. Semi-exclusive meaning they might appear on Greengrass and Greengrass Expert, but those two islands are not great for hunting. But other than that, they only show up on one other island, which is pretty exclusive. Big Yawn Sleep. That's pretty cool. That is one of the more creative 2-star sleep styles, so I do appreciate that. I like Sileo. Yeah. It's not as cute as Phil, which makes sense, but it's still cute. I like its whiskers. They're funny. Unlike Walrein, which just doesn't look cool. And we have Happiny, which is going to be what I'm gonna hunt, gonna catch. I do think that Happiny is one of those semi-exclusives. Well, I think. I don't remember if... I remember that it's been removed from Cyan Beach, but I don't remember if it's still on Amber Canyon. Alright. So again, we have 2 options for ingredient lists for Happiny. Either ABA, which would be good for a specific salad. Or AAC, which would be, if I'm being frank, a huge boost to my I'm blanking, to my desserts. It's a great combo for desserts. Oh wow, the dream clusters look way more valuable now. I think I'm gonna use 1. This should be enough. I'm not too worried. And I'm also a little bit more relaxed about using biscuits because we do have a good sleep day at the end of this week. Also, I uploaded the video about my personal strategy, which is basically the second part of the 100 subscribers. So if you are curious about my playstyle, why and how, check it out. I don't like the way I sound, but I think it has some nice information. Okay, Happini number 19. Sassy is... It has brain finding S, so that's whatever. It does have ABA. Let's see if it can pull it off. No, it can't. 0 ingredient finding. 0 speed. A lot of inventory and berry finding S, and that's basically a rotten egg. Alright. Ah, I got my dream cluster back. Now, what I'm really... I mean, the spawn pool is really the best. Not the best, but the most interesting part. But I'm also very curious to see how far I can push some of my Pokemon with the changes to the XP as well. This should be the same news as before the update, as usual. I will also say that if we don't get any news tonight, it probably means that we won't have anything special for next week. Which is pretty rare. But maybe it's not so bad, given that we have new spawn pools. I need to update some things. I need to update my management tool with the new XP levels. I need to update my targets because, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. From what I could tell, first and foremost, I was surprised to see that they removed Eevee from most islands. Eevee was not on my bingo list for a Pokemon to be removed. If anything, it was one of those that had every justification to exist on every island. But I guess they decided otherwise. And hey, now that I think about it, we had Mareep now. Why is Mareep still here? What's the logic? I also think that, if I remember correctly, there were no new additions to islands. They only subtracted. So that is probably good for the most part. I'm sure. I know that some people really wished that Gulpin would appear on Amber Canyon. I don't have any other example right now. Some people wanted Dratini on Amber Canyon as well, but I don't think that would have... I don't think that was a reasonable ask, because it's also about theming. Lapis was always kind of the vibe for Dratini and its evolutions. It's a pretty aquatic dragon, and It makes more sense than Amber Canyon. Oh, and hey! We have new levels for the dishes! No more wasted XP! Oh! Fantastic! What a great timing! Oh, I missed this. This is gonna be fun. Unlike the fact that I'm not getting the dream shards anymore for the research. That's gonna take a while to get back, as well as the Handy Candy S. Which makes it a much rarer commodity. I will need to be more considerate about how I use my handy candies now. Now, I did say yesterday, my top priority is going to be Cresselia because of the expense and because she's my healer. She is the one that gets boosted the most, and it would benefit my gameplay as a whole if I get her to level 70 as soon as possible. That skill trigger S suitable to M is huge. So that's gonna be my first and foremost investment. And I'm pretty sure I will need at least one candy boost for it. I also need to look at the costs. Let's have a look. The numbers should be different. I have a good amount of candies, so that's great. I'm grateful for that. Let's see how far that can get me. Hey, for something like this, that's not too shabby. And I do get more, I have my 3 months period next month, so I should get another large handy candy next month with the rewards. That would be very useful. My Espeon has XP down. That's not bad, actually. Venusaur, though, I'm pretty sure I can get it to level 70 right now if I want to. Would you look at that? You know what? It's not that bad. It's less than 700 Dream Shards and roughly around, I don't know, 630 candies? That's not bad. I don't think I will do it though. It does get speed, it's suitable, but I just don't really need it at the moment, and I'm really worried about the Dream Shards. I want to take a look at some other investments. My Raichu has XP up. I don't really want to do that with this Raichu. Just out of curiosity. Wow, that is pretty amazing. Look at that. That is actually really amazing. I just wish it had better stats. My Golduck also has XP down. That probably won't be enough. Also not bad. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's... The amount is similar to my Espeon. And also, it's not crucial. Level 70 is not crucial at the moment for Golduck. If they ever added another level, that would be great. Gengar doesn't have a lot. Yeah, 1 level. It's not a top priority. The future Jolteon... Honestly, now that Espeon is on the menu again, I think I don't see this as a priority yet. It would be a waste. I would much rather finish with my Espeon again before I reinvest. And also, I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be to get candies for Eevee. I'm really surprised about them removing Eevee from most islands. Now here I'm just toying. This is my best option for ABC right now. How far can I go? That's not bad. I think one candy boost should get it to level 60 if I wanted. Oh, Sceptile is another interesting option. It gets inventory, but it doesn't have a lot of candy. Okay. Hold on. Happini. Yeah. So I have this one. This one is way better. No reason to settle for this. Give me more candy. Cutiefly, like I said before, is my next target after Cresselia. This should be interesting because they changed the XP gains on the lower levels. That's definitely not enough, but I'm just curious to see, because it also has XP down, which sucks. Yeah. We really need a candy boost. And soon. We need more of them. My Beware also gets really good. Yeah, but I think for now, yeah, I'll just focus on Cresselia. First and foremost. Okay, I do wanna just get a look-see. Not that it would necessarily tell me much. I can't tell just by the list, but maybe I don't think I saw Ekans. Wait, no, Ekans... Actually, no, never mind. Ekans was never at Snowdrop. Here, we had Ekans. Oh, and it doesn't appear here anymore. I guess that's good. Yeah, no Eevee. Oh, hold on. I think Snowdrop didn't have Krogunk anymore. Oh, shoot. That is something to remember. Huh. Well, yeah. It's a brand new world. I'm excited. But that's all for today. So, until next time, have a good one.